Greetings, everyone, and welcome. Nanette Victoria here with the weekly contemplation. Good to be with you as we enter into a season of deeper contemplation, quiet stillness. Let us ask ourselves, as we've moved through this year of a lot of transformation, changes, opening of the heart, letting go of things that we no longer need to hold on to, uh, unburdening ourselves with things we may have been carrying that maybe never had our name on it in the first place. So as we come to a closing, we're moving to the end of 2025. Who knows when somebody's going to be watching this? But there will always be something that applies. But to ask ourselves, how do we rest in our seed assignment? To be what the divine has called us to be. Sometimes it's be more and do less. But there's such great birthing out right now in this season. A movement of the Christ, the birth of perfect love, which is what we are. And it's really not a birth, it's really a return, it's a celebration to come home to what we've always have been. Does it appear we have lost our way? Maybe. But the holy instant is always now in this sacred breath breathing us. So we're going to be we're finishing up, coming close to, we've been going through the teacher's manual, the characteristics of a teacher of God. And we're in patience today. So let us breathe in and remember that we're being breathed. Closing our eyes and acknowledging the presence of the indwelling Holy Spirit filling us, radiating. In the silence, we are moved into a divine dance of eternal bliss. Yes, bliss. This is the place where we just are nobody, and God is the everything. We are not separate. It is in humility and deep surrender, or shall I say, we are surrendered. All is grace, my friends, all is grace. So you can contact me directly for any information on private coaching and Course in Miracles, 908-433-6254. And it helps to click the like and subscribe button if you are spirit-led. This week's contemplation, resting in patience. Patience isn't something we do, really. Resting in patience is not something we do. It is something we rest in through the act, willingness of trust and surrender. So, through the act of willingness, of trust and surrender, I always see willingness as a cooperation, a cooperative joining with God. It is the application of simple, non-judgmental awareness. When there is a resting in that non-judgmental awareness, as we gaze outward, we are free from resisting or grasping. This is the resting place that patience is graced. Be still. And from A Course in Miracles, this is the 8th characteristic of a teacher of God. I'm reading from the Teacher's Manual, from the web edition, from A Course in Miracles, ACIM.org, from the Foundation for Inner Peace, original publishing company of A Course in Miracles. Those who are certain of the outcome can afford to wait, and wait without anxiety. Patience is natural to the teacher of God. All he sees is certain outcome at a time perhaps unknown to him as yet, but not in doubt. The time will be as right as is the answer. And this is true for everything that happens now or in the future. The past as well held no mistakes, nothing that did not serve to benefit the world, as well as him to whom it seemed to happen. Perhaps it was not understood at the time. Even so, the teacher of God is willing to reconsider all his past decisions if they are causing pain to anyone. The teacher of God is willing to reconsider all his past decisions if they are causing pain to anyone. Patience is natural to those who trust. Sure of the ultimate interpretation of all things in time, no outcome already seen or yet to come can cause him fear. Oh, that is the Course is always calling us to rest in that atonement, in the interior landscape of the non-dual truth. The sky is the sky, unchanging, untouched by clouds. Everything, one can say, be as the divine sky. Thoughts? The whole issue here is this identification as a body and as thought and as feelings. And we watch and we look with the Holy Spirit in the undoing process. The Holy Spirit uses time to undo these misperceptions, these concepts. Patience is a willingness, a deep surrender, non-judgmental awareness. It's a grace. It's a resting in this space where, okay, feelings are coming up. Something appears to happen, thoughts going by. Awareness, breath coming in, and recognizing the identification with thoughts emotions, body. We don't deny. It's allowing. The more the body is surrendered and relaxed in acceptance, patience becomes completely natural. Be still. This issue of grasping, wanting to control, or resisting, which is still another aspect of control. This takes great physical energy. The conditioned mind is not what we are. And as we move through this matrix, in the simplicity of it all, God is the authority of our life. The divine, I am the Christ, as perfect love. And in the undoing process, this becomes moved by the Holy Spirit. In the experience of dancing, it's always Nanette doesn't dance. Nanette is being danced. It's happening. Same thing with meditation. Meditation happening through the body temple. And that's not to say ego storms don't happen. And they do. Had one last week. Moved through it. It was like a mini dark night of the soul. And a lot of emotions. Some scars, unhealed issues. And non-judgmental awareness watching. May do some journaling. Resting in meditation and prayer. Turning inward and asking Holy Spirit, correct all errors in the mind. Correct whatever needs correction in the soul. There's no fighting with whatever emotion or thought is happening. Once there's a grasping or even a resisting, oh, I don't want that, or I don't want to feel that, or, I don't want that to happen, or it doesn't work. It doesn't work. If any of us have ever watched stuntmen, in movies, do some pretty incredible stunts falling down a flight of stairs. How do they do it? Totally relax the body, totally surrender. Yeah, they do some fitness. But yeah, we're going to eat right when we're here and take care of these temples. These temples do not have to be governed by this silly mental activity. It's mental activity, it's nonsense. It can get very quiet indeed. Holy Spirit, breathing me, guiding. Patience is natural. And sometimes it's just don't take yourself so serious. When peace is happening and everything is rested, there's no credit to Nanette. I don't own any of that. It's the deeper the surrender, the deeper the acceptance, the more relaxed nature that happens. Everything gets quiet. By grace, by love. It's what Jesus showed us. And as he was, we are. And Buddha. And so many others. May we not debate with each other about anything. But just love. For the Holy Spirit is love in action. I love you, family. Blessings.